Andrea. I'm with Duxbury Cider, and we're here at 1316 Queen Street West with Prohibition Pie, and Wes is going to teach us how to make a pizza. So I'm here with Wes at Prohibition Pie, and I eat a lot of pizza, but I haven't seen you guys before. So where do you come from?
Yeah, we're new. We opened in the middle of October of 2020. We are striving to do pizza that is the way we want to make pizza. And there's the rules about what is allowed with pizza, and we decided to ignore those and do what we wanted to do.
Right, so that's where the name came from, Prohibition Pie, right?
Yeah.
Things you can't put on. Now tell me, does pineapple belong on pizza? It's a
do.
Canadian thing.
We do have a pineapple pizza, yes.
Awesome.
It is from out Windsor Way. And I enjoy pineapple on pizza.
I think it's good. A little bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
I mean, some people say it's prohibited, but you know.
We don't listen to those people here.
No, we don't. Don't discriminate any toppings on pizza.
Exactly.
Right? That's the way it
Exactly.
goes. So you opened up in October. What's your biggest night so far? Are you
Actually,
doing better?
last night was our
Awesome.
biggest night of sales so far. We're breaking the 100 pizza mark now. So yeah, it's really starting to pick up. We're getting a lot of repeat business, and people are starting to recognize our name and order.
So what kind of pizzas are we making today?
Today we're gonna do our mushroom pizza, our standard classic pepperoni pizza, and then also one of our avant-garde, I guess, pizzas, which is our Big Mac pizza. So we're gonna start preparing Tommy Two Shrooms, which is our mushroom pizza. It's two kinds of mushrooms, which are cremini and oyster.
Nice.
So we're gonna slice some creamy mushrooms to get ready to put in the oven to roast off a little bit.
Perfect. So I know you can probably cut them pretty fast.
I try.
You're gonna try? Okay, you ready? I'm gonna give you time.
Okay.
All right, go. Look at that, 3 mushrooms in like 10 seconds. That's not bad.
There you go.
All right, so it's my turn to cut the mushrooms.
Yeah, let's see how you do.
So, where do I start? What's a good way to?
So just remember, when I was cutting them whole, just for shape. But when you're doing them, for safety's sake, let's cut them in half first.
All right.
And just carefully slice them through, making sure your fingers are always tucked away from the blade.
Yeah, I'm tucking them in.
Oh, good.
Wasn't too
Ooh,
bad.
that's pretty good. Should I time you this
Oh
time?
man, okay, let's see what happens.
All right, let's see. There we go.
Let's see how many I can do.
Go ahead. There you go. 25 seconds.
25,
there you
3
go.
mushrooms, 25 seconds. Cut that
Good
in
job.
half. I'm ready for
Awesome.
work.
So we're gonna slice our cremini mushrooms thin. They get roasted in the oven with olive oil, salt, pepper, and a little bit of chopped thyme.
Okay,
And
so
bring
why
out
do you
some of
cook
the-
them before you put them on the pizza? Because I know sometimes you make them, you just put them on
Yeah,
fresh.
you can put pizza mushrooms on pizza raw. I prefer that it concentrates the flavor a bit more, I find. Now you don't get the same texture you do when you cook a mushroom on a pizza from raw, but I prefer the intensity of flavor that you get when you roast them first. So now we're gonna get to stretching our dough, slowly working the gluten into a nice thin sheet in the middle of the pizza.
Just give it a little bit of shape. And what kind of flour is this that you're using?
So we're using the same 2 flours that we use to put in the dough. This is just a 50-50 blend of the 00 pizza flour, which is a fine ground, high protein flour, and then the finely ground semolina,
Righto. Yep.
so to give it a bit more hardness and a bit more crunch on the crust. Okay, so we're gonna start with our mushroom pizza first, the Tommy Two
Okay.
Shrooms. This is our leek and spinach puree. A little bit of roasted garlic in there. And we don't need a lot, the flavor is quite powerful in this guy. Now, our shredded mozzarella. I prefer my cheese, well, at least my mozzarella underneath.
Okay.
Certain cheeses I'll put on top. So, our roasted mushrooms that we
Those are the
roasted
ones you made
earlier.
before?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan. Nice blend of flavors.
Next one is our Big Mac pizza. So this is a bit more complicated. This one starts with no sauce.
No sauce, okay.
Dry dough, mozzarella. Now we do a little bit of shredded cheddar, sliced red onion.
Okay. Classic topping so far.
Yeah. Our burger patty,
Okay. How do you do that?
Crumbled
You just
raw.
crumble it up?
crumbled raw right onto the pizza.
Okay, so we'll cook in the oven.
Yeah, we just gotta make sure we crumble it small enough, not too big a piece that it will stay raw inside. We want it to cook through. If you cook it in advance, it becomes so overcooked when the pizza goes in the oven.
Okay, so it gets a bit dry.
Yeah, you just don't want that. In order to get the real flavor of its inspiration, we need the sesame seed bun. So we use a little bit of the secret sauce on the crust. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use this like glue to make our sesame seed crust.
And those are just sesame seeds.
Just plain white sesame seeds. We don't toast them in advance because they'll toast on the crust in the oven.
All right, that's definitely looking like a Big Mac pizza.
Just getting there. Okay, so our last one is our pepperoni. House-made tomato sauce, just canned Italian tomatoes, crushed, a little bit of salt, a little bit of olive oil.
Okay, and you don't cook the sauce, right? You
Nope.
just let it
Raw
be as it
from
is.
the can. Once again, our shredded mozzarella.
All right. Classic mozza.
And then nicely laid out pepperoni so they all cook evenly. You get even heat, nothing's overlapping. You'll get the nice curled up edges on each piece. This is a
So
good
do you
time.
want to hear my pizza joke?
Yes.
All right. What did the Zen master say to the pizza master?
I don't know.
Make me one with everything. Ba-da-ba.
Ching. I like it. So we want to get these in quickly before the sauce starts to work its way through the pizza dough and then start to stick. When I came in to bring pizza here, I kind of talked to the owner about what style of pizza he liked and he wanted. We went with more of a New York style kind of idea with the crust. So it's still a thin crust, but we also have a fairly large crust ring. Flavor profile of our dough, we're using a sourdough. It's actually part sourdough, part commercial yeast, just for consistency. It's delicious.
So we have our pizzas out of the oven and we're going to pair them up with some of the best Duxbury ciders. So 1650, it's a clean and crisp. Think of it as the champagne of cider. You have a sip and it just finishes straight away. It's a little bit more acidic. These Georgian Bay apples have a little bit more of a tang to them. And we paired it with the pepperoni pizza.
Yeah,
Tell us about that.
so that nice acidity will help cut through the kind of fatty pepperoni.
So the second pizza we have is the mushroom pizza, and we pair this with the traditional English scrumpy. So this is aged in barrels, and it sits in the can for another few months having a double ferment. It's really earthy. It has a higher alcohol content, so it sits at 7%, but the flavors really develop well once in the can. And this goes with our mushroom pizza.
Yeah, so the earthy flavors of the cider pair well with, complement the earthy flavors of the mushrooms. The intensity of the leeks also pairs well with the intensity of the cider's alcohol content.
So the last pizza we have is Big Mac pizza, and we paired it with the original side road. So this one's a little bit sweeter, and it ends up with a sort of sour country tang. So it still has a 6.5 alcohol content, but it's a really great one to have a bit more of a sociable drink with friends. You can find this one at the LCBO, so it's definitely one to try out. And we paired it with our Big Mac. So tell us more about that one.
So this is our pizza and burger night, kind of have friends over, that nice
Right,
sociable, easy
yeah.
drinking cider. Also our special sauce has a bit of a sweetness to it that goes really nicely with that sweet start to the cider. And then the pickles give you that tangy finish. So it kind of has that nice complementary flavors that we're looking for.
Perfect. Good for a Friday night, right?
Awesome,
Good old
yeah.
weekend. Can't wait to dig into this pizza. This mushroom pizza is amazing. Thanks so much to Prohibition Pie and Wes for teaching us how to make pizza today. I claim 3 slices.